It's Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, where we provide tailor-made solutions for long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies, and where we also provide tailor-made solutions for hospitals and intensive care units, whilst providing quality services for long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies, otherwise medically complex patients at home, including Home TPN, Home BiPAP, Home CPAP, also Home Tracheostomy care for adults and children that are not ventilated. Also, we provide IV potassium infusions, IV magnesium infusions at home, IV antibiotics. We also provide port management, central line management, PICC line management, Hickman's line management, as well as palliative care services at home. Now, in today's blog, I want to talk about or answer a question from a reader. Tracy says, "Hi, Patrick. My father is in intensive care long-term. He's on a ventilator with a tracheostomy. He has no quality of life. And his brain is working. And he's telling us he wants to get out of ICU and he wants to go home. Is this something that intensive care at home can help with?" And of course, this is exactly what we can help with. This is our core business, to take patients home from intensive care that are stuck in intensive care long-term. Right? That is exactly what we do. Now, you haven't shared more details why your dad is in ICU, you know, how long he's been there, but you know, you're saying he's been in ICU long term. You know, I would consider anything above 3-4 weeks in ICU long term. And of course, your dad, now that he's probably more awake, probably getting more aware of his surroundings, you know, he realizes, well, that's not the best place to be in. You know, ICUs have their time and their place, of course, for anything that is very acute to save lives, you know, but now that he's probably over that stage where he's on a ventilator, tracheostomy can't be weaned, you know, can he be weaned off at home? Maybe he's ventilator dependent for the rest of his life. You have not shared any more details, but this is right up our alley. You know, how does it work? Well, you know, we'll help you with getting your dad home by providing the equipment, you know, providing the staffing, of course, having intensive care nurses at home 24 hours a day to basically replicate the ICU, but with much more quality of life at home, you know, with having a stable team, having the same people that you choose coming to your dad over and over again, you know, that will help him to get better. It will improve his quality of life literally overnight. And it will improve your quality of life and your family's quality of life, because, you know, you are probably, for lack of a better term, living in ICU and you don't want to continue that. I can fully understand that. It's also a win-win situation on a much bigger picture level in terms of, you know, we help the ICU to free up a bed that is in high demand. We help the ICU to free up staff. We help the ICU to free up equipment. You know, we cut the cost of an intensive care bed by around 50%, and for the same care at home, right? Again, it's a win-win situation all around. And, you know, and you might wonder who's going to pay for it. Look, again, funding bodies who pay for an ICU bed $5,000 to $6,000 per bed day, they will have an interest in paying 50% of that. You know, again, it makes perfect sense and it's a win-win situation. So, you know, if you want to improve your dad's quality of life and your quality of life, please give us a call on one of the numbers on the top of our website, or send me another follow-up email to info@intensivecareathome.com. Now, if you have a loved one in intensive care in a similar situation and needs intensive care at home, please reach out to us. We can help you to take your loved one home. We provide critical care nurses at home 24 hours a day for patients that are on ventilation with tracheostomy, patients that are not ventilated but have a tracheostomy, adults and children that don't have a tracheostomy but are on BiPAP, CPAP, Home TPN, IV potassium, IV magnesium, IV antibiotics, PICC line management, central line management, Hickman's line management, port management, and palliative care at home. Now, we are currently operating all around Australia, in all major capital cities, as well as in regional and rural areas. We are an NDIS approved service provider around Australia. We are a TAC approved service provider in Victoria, an NIISQ approved service provider in Queensland, ICARE approved service provider in New South Wales, as well as a DVA approved service provider all around Australia. We have also received funding through public hospitals, departments of health, as well as through private health funds. So reach out to us if you need help. And if you're in the US or in the UK and you need help, we can help you there privately. Please reach out to us as well. We are also providing level 2 and level 3 specialist support coordination, NDIS support coordination if you need help with that. We are also providing NDIS nursing assessments if you need help with that. And if you are at home already and you have insufficient support, you're going back to hospital all the time, going back to ICU all the time, you don't have reliable staff, you don't have staff that are ICU trained, please reach out to us. Funding is not an issue. The NDIS in Australia is funding nursing care. It just needs to go through the right advocacy process, which we are the experts in. So please reach out to us. Or if you're an NDIS support coordinator, and you're looking for nursing care for your participants, or you don't know how to advocate for nursing care, please reach out to us as well. And if you are a critical care nurse and you're looking for a career change, we want to hear from you as well. If you have worked for a minimum of 2 years in critical care, ICU, or ED, and if you ideally have completed a postgraduate critical care qualification, we currently have jobs in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, in Albury, Wodonga, as well as in Bendigo in Country Victoria, as well as in Warragul, Country Victoria. We want to hear from you. And we are looking for people that want to complement our team, that are team players, and that are looking for regular work. We are a service provider, not an agency. We pride ourselves on providing a tailor-made solution for our clients. So if you're looking for agency work and you want to come and go, please don't apply. Only apply if you want to make a difference to our clients' life, and if you want regular work, and if you want to make a difference to our clients' life. And that includes working with our clients on a regular basis. Also, if you are an intensive care specialist, we are currently expanding our medical team. And if you're an intensive care specialist and you have bed blocks in your ICU, which I know you do, then I encourage you to reach out to us as well. We can help you eliminate your bed blocks by taking your patients home, which also includes palliative care for some patients. We are also currently providing an ED bypass service for the Western Sydney Local Area Health District. We send our critical care nurses into the home to avoid emergency department admissions. So if your ED is bed blocked, we can help you eliminate those bed blocks by bypassing ED and by providing some ED services at home. And if you are a hospital executive watching this, we also want to hear from you because, again, we can help you eliminate your bed blocks in ICU and ED. Please reach out if you need help. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care and intensive care at home. Click the like button, click the notification bell, share the video with your friends and families, share it far and wide, and comment below what you want to see next, what questions and insights you have from this video. Thanks for watching. This is Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.